What's up, guys? Welcome back to Raising the Rogers Homestead. So this is a video that I really didn't want to make, but I told myself whenever I started a YouTube channel that I would be as honest as I could possibly be, because there's a lot of channels out there that aren't 100% honest. So we had a little bit of an episode, something that you really don't think about, I guess, whenever you want to start raising animals and, you know, having eggs and raising your own meat and all the things. And I would like to say that this is a, you know, you live, you learn type of lesson, but if I'm being honest, it's more of a, I knew better than to do it, and I did it anyway. Roughly 2 weeks ago, I put out a video, and this is what I said. I'm going to take some of this chicken wire, and I'm just going to wrap it around the bottom. It's not going to be super secure from the top, as far as things being able to get in there, but if you've been watching our videos for any length of time, we really don't have that many predator problems. So I'm just going to wrap this around the bottom, keep my fingers crossed, and hope for the best. Little did I know that those words were going to come back to absolutely haunt me. So now I'm standing out here in the field. It's getting a little late. And the reason why I'm out here so late is because now I have to set a trap. So we had a raccoon that got into this chicken coop. This is only the second time that this has ever happened to us. It happened to us the first time a little over a year ago, as a matter of fact. So I'm going to set a trap, hopefully be able to catch this dude. He ended up killing about 15 of our meat chickens. And if any of you have ever had raccoons attack chickens before, they don't even eat them. It's literally senseless. They just pull the heads off, and then that's it. They're done with it. They don't eat anything. In our experience, the last time that this happened, the raccoon came back the very next night, and we were able to give him a different zip code. So I'm going to set this trap, and hopefully we can be successful in getting him caught. I was setting this trap on a regular basis. We had it out for over a month, and we never caught anything, never seen anything. So, you know, like I said, I wish I could say it was you live, you learn kind of thing, but no, this is you knew better, and now you're paying for it. The worst part of it is these guys only got about 4 weeks left. They got about another month left, and they're not quite big enough to salvage the meat, but they're big enough that, you know, we've had quite a bit of inputs into them. So this is kind of a kick in the butt and a reminder that whenever you're doing stuff like this, you never want to ride on the side of things that these kind of things don't happen, because they do. So I'm going to set this trap. I've got a little treat in there. I'm going to set it pretty close to where the event happened last night, because there is some blood and things like that. I don't want to get too graphic, but I know he's coming out of this tree line. That's really the only place that makes sense to me. I don't think that he would be coming from in front of the house. I don't think that he would be coming from over this direction. So I'm going to get this thing set up, and hopefully we can get this dude caught and this be the end of it. Now I can only assume that he came up over top in this area right here. I wouldn't think that it would come down close to the bottom. Probably just crawled right over the top and right over in there and caused some issues. But the good news is the ones that we have left, they are doing good. I could definitely tell whenever I went to feed them this evening that they were kind of, whenever I walked in there, they were kind of moving pretty quick. So you could tell that the last time that something got in there, it was not a good thing. So I'm going to get this trap set up and get the goodies in it. I'm going to set it here fairly close. So hopefully it will take after this before it goes back into the chicken coop. Now, I'm not an expert trapper by any stretch of the imagination, but I do know that raccoons will eat just about anything. Scavenger type, I guess. So I'm gonna set this thing kind of in this area right here. Go ahead and get this trap set, and then I'm gonna pull some of the taller stuff around here and just kind of lay on top of it and camouflage it in the best I can. I've got a conglomeration of I've got some marshmallows, some graham crackers, and a little bit of honey. Last year, the one that we caught, we was able to catch it first night, and I think that the graham crackers or the marshmallows actually did the trick. The cows are going to be mad at me for taking their little breakfast bar over there, but they'll be okay. I just got the steer separated out today, so hopefully maybe that'll deter them from coming back. I don't know. It's like I said, at this point, it's instead of being proactive, taking my time on that shelter, now I've got to be reactive, and I don't like that, but it is what it is. Kind of camouflage it in just a little bit from the sides and the top, and hopefully that'll do the trick. Check back in tomorrow and see if that got it done. Alright guys, next night, last night did not go as planned. We set the trap and everything, but whatever it was, I'm like 99% of this raccoon, and I'll tell you why. So it came back, but this time it got 3 chickens, so that's at least, I guess, the good news, if there is any good news. But the trap that we had baited, the bait was completely gone and the trap was not tripped. So we're going to rebait this thing, put some stuff on the bottom of it so it can't see the metal flap. Raccoons are pretty sharp, but I watched a video online, and a guy put a bar across in the front of it, and that way basically it couldn't stand right at the trigger. It had to either go over it or it had to go under it, and he was successful in that, with having raccoons that were basically reaching over and grabbing and taking the bait and not setting off the trap. So we're going to camouflage this thing in a little bit, get the bait set, and then I'm gonna go find something to put through there. So I don't think there's any way it could have reached through the back of it, especially not where that thing was sitting. I'm also gonna make this thing sensitive as I can make it, which is about right there. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on the inside. Has that got that thing completely covered?
Yeah.
And I also pushed that hook all the way in there last night, and I probably shouldn't have done that. Try to make this thing just, I mean, as sensitive as I possibly can. Well, a little too sensitive. I'll just put it on top like that.
Can I go pick some of that tall stuff to put on it?
Sure.
I'm going to go help her.
Watch the fence.
You're putting your baby necklace.
Okay, that's good, baby. Thank you. Hey, will y'all guys get out of the way, please? Maybe, just maybe, that'll do the trick. Alright. Fingers crossed. See if we can catch anything. Happy 4th of July. So we are now on night number 3. Last night we had no events whatsoever. We set the live trap. Didn't have anything in the live trap. Didn't have any chickens killed. I would probably say that it has something to do with the amount of fireworks that we shot last night, but I could be wrong. But nothing came back. So I went to the co-op, and here, let me see one of those, and I bought these new traps. I'll see if I can find a link to these on Amazon. I've got a buddy that has been catching coons with these, and man, has just had incredible success. So I'm going to put one at the corner over here. I've moved the meat chickens all the way up here next to the garden. So right there's the fence, there's the house, the gate is right here, so it's not super close, but it's pretty close to the house. So I moved them up here. I'm gonna put, just for reference, so the meat chicken coop is here. I'm gonna put one there, and then I'm gonna put one over in the edge of the woods over there, connected to a T-post. So we're going to get these set up real quick. We got some bait. We're just going to use some cat food and marshmallows. So we'll get these set up real quick. We still got the live trap. The live trap is still right there somewhere, right there. So we still got it set up. I actually put one of the dead chickens in there, and it kind of stinks, just to be honest with you. But we've got it all set up, so we'll get this trap set. Alright, this thing's got a chain on it, and I've got it connected to the bottom of the fence. So I'm just going to stick it in the ground right here. Maybe. The ground's pretty hard. just like so. Give me the cat food. Marshmallows. That'll work.
Good job, Leah. Good job, Leah. Day to day.
It's got one set.
Be careful, Daddy.
Alright. So the reason why we're setting out traps even after I've caught that one. So the same night that we actually got a hold of the one and gave it a different zip code, there was actually a second one with it. Now it didn't come back last night, but I would not be surprised if it tried to come back tonight. Nobody's shooting fireworks or anything like that, so I'm thinking that it'll probably be back tonight. And that's the reason why I wanted to go ahead and set the trap. So hopefully it either catches the one in the wood line or it catches the one at the corner of the fence before it actually makes it to the coop, or it could also catch the live trap as well. So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that that those things were worth the money. So we'll see. Check it back in with you guys tomorrow morning. What's up, guys? Next morning, looks like all the meat chickens are in good shape. This trap is not tripped. It still has the chicken in it. I'm gonna have to do something with that because it is dadgum stinking. So we're gonna have to do something with that. Probably gonna do that this evening. This trap right here is actually tripped, but there's nothing going out of it. So kind of leads me to believe that it was probably the cows that was nosing at it, because it's also knocked over. So, and then this trap over here as well also looks like nothing to me. It's still in the same exact position. It's still set. And it still has all the bait in it. So we're just going to leave that out again tonight. I'm not going to bore you guys with any more days, so this could possibly go on forever. I'm going to continue to leave these traps set, but anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys stopping by at Raising the Rogers Homestead and check on us and what we're doing. I surely do appreciate it. I got our membership portion of our YouTube channel. I have it set up now. So if you guys want to join as a member, we would greatly appreciate it. I got it literally as cheap as you can possibly get it. The lowest price that you can get is 99 cents. So if you guys want to join, have a few more access to different things, then we would greatly appreciate it. But anyway, guys, again, appreciate you guys stopping by the Raising Rogers Homestead. If you could like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and until next time, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks.